Well, welcome back to part two of basic differentiation. We have the following set of questions. Differentiate with respect to x. Okay. Question one. Want to find the ddy of question one. We have y. Question A. We have y. So this is what we have. In this question, we can use a put dot rule, or we can expand the equation and then do the straight line differentiation. So let's use put dot rule. Call this one your u, this one your what? Your v. So for put dot rule, we know that the y, the x will be equal to what? You keep one constant, you differentiate the other one, then plus the one you differentiated here, you keep it constant, and then you differentiate the one you have kept constant at the first instance. So the u, the x. Okay. So my u is a minus x to power minus 2. So the u dx will be equal to what? The u dx will be equal to, this minus 2 will go to the front, and there is minus there already. So that will be minus times minus, that's plus 2, x minus 2 minus 1. And that will be equal to what? 2x minus 3, which is equal to what? 2 over x to the power 3. So that's that. This minus is 1 over. That is 2 times 1 over x to the power 3. And that will give us this one. Okay? Then v is equal to what? 1 plus x. So the v dx is what? The v dx is 1. Okay? So let's plug in. So the y dx now, the y dx is equal to, my u is what? My u is a minus x to the power minus 2. The v dx is what? Is 1. Then plus. V is what? V is 1 plus x. Times the u dx. The u dx is, we have it here, 2 over x to the power 3. So this is the answer. We just need to do little algebra and close that chapter. So the y dx now, the y dx will now become minus 1 over x to the power 2 minus, this minus on top here, and as a power is 1 over, okay? Then plus. The other one there, that will be what? 2 into bracket 1 plus x all over what? X to the power 3. So question 1 is done. Okay? Then we go to question 2. Question 2, we have y equal to this one into bracket this one. Okay? We can use product rule, but if you don't want to use product rule, let's multiply this expression, which will be equal to this one times this one. This one is x to power half. So times this, that will be x 1 plus half. Then plus this one times this one, that's x to power. That will be minus. That's minus. So that's minus x to power half. Okay, that's y. So we've done the algebra. So the algebra now, the final part will be 1 plus half. That's 3 over 2 minus what? Minus this. Then the y dx. The y dx will be equal to what? This one. If you want to differentiate this, the power will go to the front, and then x. 3 over 2 minus 1. That's 3 over 2 minus 1. That's 2. That's 3 minus 1. That's 1. That's 1. X to the power 1 is that number. Then minus what? Minus. This one half will go to the front. Then times the power minus 1. That's minus what? Minus half. So that's the answer. That's the answer. We just need to do the two arrangements. That will be 3 over 2 to the power x. Then minus half times this minus here is 1 over x to power half, which is square root of x. So final will be equal to what? 3 times 1, that's 3. That's 3 times minus 1, that's minus 3. 2 times 2, that's 4. That's 4 x. I'll put this one in brackets. So that will be 3 over 2 x minus half times this minus there is 1 over square root of x. Don't forget, x to the power half is square root of x. So that will be equal to 3 over 2x. 1 times 1, that's 1 over 2 root what? 2 root x. The c part, we have y equal to x minus 1 over what? Over root x. Okay? This is a fraction. We can use quotient rule, or we can just use, we can do the algebra and do the differentiation. So the choice is ours. The choice is ours. If you want to use differentiation, that will be the y dx will be equal to. If you want to use a quotient rule, that will be equal to. No, don't forget that quotient rule has this formula v du dx minus u dv dx over v squared. So that's the quotient rule. So that will be equal to your v is this, so square that. So if you square this, and then the v root x times derivative of the numerator, which is 1, then minus numerator, which is u x minus 1, times derivative of this of the denominator. That's the derivative of the derivative of the denominator, which will be equal to what? Half x minus. If you differentiate this, if you differentiate root x, it's going to give you, this expression is something as what? d dx of x to the power half, which is equal to what? Half will go to the front, then x, this half minus 1, that's minus half. So you're having half times 1 over root what? Root x. Okay? So we now have the y dx will be equal to root x minus x minus 1 times, this one will be what? Times 1 over 2 root x all over. If you square this, the radical will go, so we have that. Okay? So what we have, that's what we have now. So we can do the algebra for the numerator. We can do the algebra for the numerator, which means I'm multiplying through by this fraction, by this denominator. And at the end of the day, to come down, this one times this one. So that will be 2 root x times root x. That's 2x. And then here, it will be here. It will be x minus 1 here. Minus x minus 1 there. Okay? Then the denominator also will come down. So that will be equal to what? Over x times 2 root x. So that's like the y dx. Okay? Then we can open this bracket. 2x minus times this, that's minus. Minus times minus, that's a plus 1 all over. This one will be equal to what? 2, and then x to the power 1 times x to the power half. That will be x to 3 over 2. Okay? I have you have this for this one, then times x to the power 1 times x to the power 1. So just add the power together, that's 3 over 2. You now have 2x minus x, that's x minus plus 1 all over. This will be what? 2x 3 over 2. So that's the answer. That's the answer for that one. Okay. The algebra I did is just that since the numerator here is a fraction, find a way of removing this place here. So that means you are multiplying through both the each item by this denominator times this one also, and then times the denominator. Okay. Then the d part have y equal to 2x plus 1 to power 3. Okay, this one is a chain rule, so whereby your y dx will be equal to what? The power will go to the front, into bracket 2x plus 1, then the power minus 1, that's power 2, and then times the base of that expression times 2. 3 times 2, that's what? That's 6. 2x plus 1 power what? Power 2. Okay, then the last one, the e part, we have y equal to 1 plus 1 over x plus 1 over x to the power 2 plus 1 over x to the power 3. So what we do in this question is just for us to do the algebra. Do the algebra first before the differentiation, and that will be 1 plus, this one will be what? X to the power minus 1 plus x to the power minus 2 plus x to the power minus 3. So that's the first thing you have to do, okay, before you do the differentiation. Your y dx will be equal to, derivative of 1 is 0, so that one is gone. That's 0 and plus. Derivative of this one, the minus 1 will come to the front, and then x minus 1 minus 2. Then here also, the minus 2 will come to the front, that's plus minus 2, and then x what? Minus 3, minus 2, minus 1. Here also, that will be what? Minus 3 will come to the front, minus 3, x to the power what? Minus 4. That finishes it. So the only thing we just need to do is for us to do the algebra, and that will be equal to what? This is gone. So this one will be equal to what? Minus 1 over x to the power 2. Yep. Plus times minus, that's minus. Then this one here is 1 over, okay? Then plus times minus, that's what? Minus. So you're having 2 times what? 2 times 1 over x to the power 3. The minus is 1 over, okay? Then here also, that's 3 times 1 over x to the power 4, okay? That finished the work.